on a difficult trail, it requires runners who are extremely goal-oriented, focused, determined, and yes, maybe a little bit crazy. And they may need to be in order to accomplish such a difficult feat of physical endurance.
When you stand on the start line and you look up to the summit and you go, wow, I've got a long way to go. I've got 7,800 vertical feet to climb. It's a long way, in 13 miles. So the average grade on the course is about 11%. So that means there's some really steep sections and there's some not so steep sections. And interestingly enough, there are some flats and some downhills on the way up. This course doesn't require a lot of grade changes as far as going from a really fast pace to a slow pace. Your changes aren't so dramatic in a race like this. It's more of a grind. It's a steady, steady climb.
I just did the Ascent, and this is my second time I did it. I didn't make my goal, but I knew I'd finish, so I finished. I just died like the last half mile. The last half mile was killer. I exploded.
My expectation was to at least do as good as I did last year in the marathon. I came up in 4 hours and then came down a little bit faster, and I was a little bit over 4 hours, and it was just the Ascent, so I was a little disappointed. If I commit to doing this race for next year, I definitely learned my lesson on training. I did a lot of hill repeats for last year, and I could tell that it helped. I'm a little bit more sore this year than I was last year.
August 10th, 1956, 150 years after Zebulon Pike made the decision to abandon his attempt to climb Pikes Peak, the first race up the mountain ensued. Dr. Arnie Suominen of Delray Beach, Florida, wanted to prove that smoking had bad health risks and test his theory by challenging smokers and non-smokers alike to race to the top of Pikes Peak. He enlisted Rudy Fall, a 58-year-old real estate salesman from Colorado, to be the race coordinator, and the Pikes Peak Marathon was born. Since that first race, the Pikes Peak Marathon and Ascent has earned the respect and involvement of serious men and women athletes from around the world. It was the Pikes Peak Marathon that was the first American marathon to allow female competitors. In 1959, Arlene Piper became the first woman to officially finish a marathon in the United States.
The claim to fame that I am most proud of is having the distinction of being the first marathon where a woman completed and finished. We are very fortunate that we were able to find Arlene Piper and pull her out of obscurity so that she can receive the recognition she deserves.
My name is Arlene Piper Stein. Stein is my name now, but Piper was my name all the years I lived here in Colorado. The day of the race, there was only 17 of us. And back in those days, there weren't any fancy running shoes or fancy clothes or nothing. We just women wore short shorts and tops, and we bought our tennis shoes at the dime store, and we drank water out of the streams as we were going by, and that was how we did it. We had no stations or anything. As we started the race, and I was first, my daughter was second, and my husband was behind us, keeping us going. And he said, Arlene says, as you're running by the men, say, isn't this a beautiful day for a race?
It's always an honor to have her and her daughter, Kathleen Piper, attend our events each year.
Marathon is really a different animal. And you'll notice a difference in the demeanor of the athletes from Saturday to Sunday. There's real high energy for some reason on Saturday, really excitement in both the waves, because there's 2 waves that go on Saturday. Sunday, it's everybody together, and I can't say it's somber, but it's a little more serious. They're out there, a lot longer. So they have to be prepared for, again, your temperature changes. You start out at the start, and it's probably going to be 60 degrees. It might be 40 at the top, and it might be 85 or 90 tomorrow.
They're both unique challenges, but to run all the way up there and then have to turn around and go back through those rocks and encounter the heat that you encounter on the way down. It just, everything adds up and you start frying your quads. There's a reason it's called America's Ultimate Challenge.
I love this race, so I've definitely focused on it for the past 2 months, done a lot of high altitude training, steep inclines.
Pikes Peak stands undaunted by those who attempt its summit. Many succeed, many do not. One thing is for certain. Pikes Peak stands as a challenge for all who will take it. Never boasting, never apologizing. 2.5 miles above sea level, with over 1.5 miles gain in elevation from the starting line to the summit, it stands as a trophy to those who can rise to the challenge and conquer its ultimate call, which is the Pikes Peak Marathon and Ascent.
Okay. Okay, we're going to get started here in just a couple minutes. If you can take your seats. Athletes, if you can come on up, and we'll get started. Sage, Andy, come sit down, guys. Okay, as we said, we're very honored to be part of the Golden Trail World Series. Iconic races around the world for the series championship. And so tonight we want to introduce you to the athletes and tell you a little bit more about the Golden Trail World Series. And with that, Jamel is here from Solomon to start the show off here. Thank you.
All right, we want to welcome you guys to the 5th race in this year's Golden Trail World Series presented by Solomon. We have a little introduction video. We're going to start things off. So welcome to Colorado. This is the only race in the U.S. that's in the series.
And you can compete against the best in the world, so that's why we do the sport, right?
Wow. All right, that was awesome. That really makes me want to get running. I think it's really fitting to have the Pikes Peak Marathon part of this series. It is America's ultimate challenge, and it really fits in well with what's going on with the Golden Trail Series, trying to pull together the top athletes, the top trail runners from all over the world to compete in one series in 6 races, all shooting for that final in Nepal in October. So we are going to, real quick, before we introduce some of the top athletes here today that are going to be racing tomorrow, we want to take a look at the race course profile. Many of you know it very well, but we're going to take a look at it. So let's roll that video. Well, if that elevation profile doesn't look tough enough, we are here up at altitude here in Colorado, adding to the challenge. These racers will be going up to 14,000 feet tomorrow and then all the way back here to town. So 1 year ago, 2018, we had a historic race out here at the Pikes Peak Marathon. Not only did Dakota Jones set the descent record in the marathon, but Megan Kimmel, by mere seconds, broke the women's record. And we're back here to try and rewrite history again tomorrow. So we have a quick recap from that 2018 race. Let's go ahead and see if we can take a look.
Last year at the Pikes Peak Marathon, it was a couple of Colorado locals who took the victory. After crowning the Pikes Peak summit, Dakota Jones was sitting on the second position. When the downhill started, he pushed real hard and overtook Darren Beck. Dakota managed to win the marathon, running the fastest descent in the history of the race, overcoming the downhill record set in 1993. On the women's race, Megan arrived at the halfway point looking fresh and strong. She didn't give the rest of the women a chance to get close. Megan pushed stronger towards the end and came in at 4 hours, 15 minutes and 4 seconds, breaking the record set by Lynn in 1981.
Wow, that was awesome. All right, so who's the favorites this year? Who's going to win the Pikes Peak Marathon here in 2019? We're going to bring some of those athletes up here in just a second, but we're first going to play a quick video that shows some of their faces and some of our top 10 athletes. They're coming in from all across the world, and they're going to be facing off in tomorrow's main event. We're now going to, thank you. We're now going to bring up some of those top women and top men athletes. So if you are here today in our audience, we want you to please come on up here in front of our stage so we can kind of size up the competition here. So she's from Ethiopia. She won the Pikes Peak Marathon here in 2015. Personal best of 2:34 in the road marathon. Please welcome Hairut Gwangal. And he's coming from Peru. He entered the Golden Trail World Series in Italy at the Dolomites run, having an amazing uphill, arriving second at the top, but then got lost, losing some precious minutes. He finished 8th at the end. Pikes Peak Marathon will be his redemption, and it's critical that he stays on course tomorrow if he wants to qualify for the final. He's from Team Lippi. Please welcome Jose Manuel Quispe. She won the Sage Burner in 2018, finished second at the Arches Ultra here in 2019, and second at Behind the Rocks Ultra 2019. She's coming from the USA. Please welcome Wendy Stallnaker. He had a difficult start in Chamonix, finishing 37th, but had an amazing race in Sierre-Zinal, finishing in the 11th position. In 2018, he was 6th here at Pikes Peak Marathon, part of the Hoka One One team. Hailing from Colorado, please welcome Sage Canaday. She finished 4th at Kendall Mountain Run in 2018 and 2019, was 2nd at Silverton Alpine Marathon in 2019. Coming from the USA, please welcome Becca Bramley. Known for longer races, finishing 1st at the North Face 50 in 2017 and 1st in Transvolcania that same year. 2nd at Lake Sonoma 50 behind Jim Walmsley in 2016. He's also run the 10,000 meter in 29:31 from Team Hoka One One, coming from Flagstaff, Arizona. Please welcome Tim Frericks. having previously placed 9th, 13th, and 18th at Pikes Peak Ascent from 2008 to 2010, all with times between 3:11:11 and 3:11:42. Coming from the U.S., please welcome Sarah Kodlek. Always in the front of the first kilometers of any race he starts. He was 9th at Zagama, 10th in Chamonix this year. He's currently in 9th position of the overall ranking. He's got to give it all tomorrow to maintain a top 10 position and go to Nepal in October from Team Nike. Coming from the USA, please welcome Andy Wacker. After a DNF at Zagama, she had an amazing race in Chamonix, finishing 6th and then 8th at Kanazai. Currently 13th of the overall ranking. A good place tomorrow could send her to Nepal. Coming from South Africa, from Team Solomon, Megan McKenzie. He was the World Mountain Running Champion in 2017 and finished 4th at Sierre Zinal in 2018. He finished 16th in his first 2 races of the Golden Trail World Series this year at Mont Blanc Marathon and Sierre Zinal. He's currently in 22nd position of the series. Coming from Italy, from Hoka team, Francesco Pupi. Golden Trail World Series 2018, she was in the top 10 of the overall ranking. She finished 21st at Marathon Mont Blanc and 20th at Dolomites Run in 2019. She's coming from France, from the Team Provence Endurance, Merrill. Please welcome Céline Lafay. In 5th position so far in this year's series, with a 3rd place finish at Zagama, and 6th place in Chamonix despite an ankle injury. He worked his way through that setback to place 15th at Sierre Zinal and is looking for a strong finish here at Pikes Peak to earn his way into the final. It's Solomon athlete Thibault Baronian of France. One of the top French runners who had her best race ever at Zagama, placing 3rd, despite some stomach problems, was 8th in Chamonix. With a 17th place finish at Kanazai and 16th at Sierre Zinal, she'll need a good finish tomorrow to maintain or better her 7th position overall in the series. From Team Hoka One One, it's Amandine Ferrado. One of the finishing 4th at Sierre Zinal convinced him to participate in the rest of the series. He will be racing tomorrow and then Scotland next to try to qualify for the final in Nepal. Hailing from Team Buff in Mexico, it's Juan Carlos Carrera. Finishing 5th at last year's Golden Trail World Series, 2nd at OCC, and 3rd at Marathon du Mont Blanc in 2018. She sustained an injury. Currently in 14th position of this year's series, she's looking to move up in the rankings. From Team Solomon of Spain, it's Eli Gordon. Back from a foot injury, placing 30th at Sierre Zinal, he's looking to have a strong races at both Pikes Peak and in Scotland to qualify for the final. It's Mark Lowenstein of Team Solomon from Switzerland. Past winner of Zagama in 2016, she placed 6th there this year. She's 23rd in the series so far, looking to move up with a good placement tomorrow and at Ring of Steel. It's Ingvild Kaspersen of Adidas Terrex of Norway. He's been at all of the Golden Trail World Series races so far this season, with a DNF at Zagama, 5th at Marathon du Mont Blanc, 10th at Italy at the Dolomites Run, 8th at Sierre Zinal. He's in 6th overall position and won Pikes Peak Marathon in 2017. It's Remy Bonnet of Team Solomon out of Switzerland. Two weeks ago, she set a new record at Sierre Zinal by 5 minutes, breaking a historic record held since 2008 by Anna Petrova. She also won for the 3rd time the European Mountain Running Championships and was 3rd in Kanazai. Currently in 6th position for this year's series, with a win tomorrow, she could take the series lead. From Team Solomon out of Switzerland, it's Maud Mathis. Participating already this year in Zegama and Sierre Zinal, winning both events and breaking Jonathan Wyatt's 16-year-old record at Sierre Zinal by 3 minutes and 37 seconds. He's currently in 4th position of the series, and with a win tomorrow or even a top 9 finish, he will take over the series lead. From Team Solomon out of Spain, it's Kilian Jornet. All right, we want to thank all of the athletes for being out here and competing tomorrow. We wish you guys all the best luck. I've got a quick question here for Kilian. Want to hear your return to Pikes Peak Marathon. What are you most excited about for tomorrow's race?
Well, it's always a great race. Like, I'm excited to be back to Colorado, and it's a beautiful mountain. And yeah, I'm excited to run and to try to enjoy, have a good time, and mostly like have a good competition.
And what does competing in the Golden Trail Series mean to you? You've been at a couple of the races so far.
Well, I think what's very cool in Golden Trail Series is that all the races are like Pikes Peak. It's one race that it's unique. It's a race with such a history, such a level of participants, and I think that's what makes the series unique. Is that all the races are like this one, so with a big history, with a big level. So it's always a big competition, and for the athletes, I think it's very interesting because it's always a great fight for getting not only for the victory but to get top 10, top 20. It's always hard.
And one question for Maud. Coming off your recent record 2 weeks ago, are you excited to be here going for Pikes Peak and doing your best out here?
Yes, I'm looking forward to race because the waiting time become long and I'm little tense, yes. So, yeah, have a nice evening and see you tomorrow.
All right, we want to make sure that we get a great photo with all of our athletes, so give a quick second, anyone that wants to get some photos of these guys, if you guys can get together. Thank you. Do you have that video queued up again? Just in 1 second. All right, we want to thank all these athletes, wish them the best of luck tomorrow, and everyone else that's running Pikes Peak. Best of luck for all of you taking on America's Ultimate Challenge, and best of luck.
And you can compete against the best in the world. So.
Thank you, Jamel, and thank you, athletes, for coming tonight. We will get the award ceremony for the Ascent in progress here very shortly. Plenty of beer and spaghetti waiting for you in the back here. Thank you for coming to this amazing show of talented mountain runners. We're very proud to have them. Thank you.
And you can
compete against the best in the world, so that's why we do the sport, right?
Damn, son, isn't that enough?
There's going to be almost 2,000 runners. The only way to do that is to do the hoses, and then we'll gravity feed the water from the tank, these big tanks here, down to the circ.
Get started. Huh? Ready? We ready, guys? First time Ascenters, raise your hand. Let's hear it for these guys. Big day for them. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How many have run more than 5? All right, look at that. More than 10? More than 15? All right, look at, yeah, Keith over here. Of course, your name? Okay, I can't hear, I'm sorry. And this guy down here just finished his 20th, Michael. Stand up, Michael. Who did more than 20? You too? All right. So, no, and over here? All right. It's great to see everybody come back. We want to start doing a little more to recognize what we call the streakers. Not the ones that run nude down Manitou Ave, but the ones that run year after year. Because these guys are what makes this race, their passion for this race. And ladies, excuse me. So we're going to get started with the awards. A couple things we're going to talk first. First, if you won one of these awards, quite the honor, but it's an amazingly beautiful award. Bill over here has Bill of Blue Ribbon Trophies, makes our awards for what, 15 years now. And each year they're a very unique special award. This is Beetle Kill Pine, very beautiful design. So we always appreciate Bill doing our awards, and it's really cool because I don't have to design anything because I can't do that anyway. So anyway, everybody have a good day up there. I really want to thank you for putting up with the conditions up there. I mean, it was almost embarrassing, like coming to my house and it's a mess as usual. You know, but you guys did great, just getting your stuff. No complaining about the facilities, getting on the vans, getting down. We got a little backed up at the end there, but luckily everything worked out, and I really appreciate your patience. We are going to have an amazingly beautiful, state-of-the-art, world-class summit house up there in 2 years. We just got to put up with all this in that time frame. So thank you very much for coming. Thank you for your enthusiasm. And we will, Bart's ready to go. And we want to run a little video for you. And Bart will talk about that, and then we'll get the awards started. Thank you very much.
We're hosers, that's right. We're the ones that carry the hoses down. There's going to be almost 2,000 runners. The only way to do that is to do the hoses, and then we'll gravity feed the water from the tank, these big tanks here, down to the circ.
That's what we're getting mobilized here to do. All that to get runners water, yes.
We've done this for years, and most of the people here have done it for years. Lugging these things.
Directly below us, right there, all the way down. And that way, we get water to the runners at 1.5 miles to go. I'm a marathoner. I will be running on Sunday. It'll be my 10th, and that is a very important aid station right there.
And I'd like to give it up to all our volunteers. Let's hear it for every volunteer.
This one is
You have
just,
them stand up.
it's an
Volunteers
all-out race.
stand up.
Very simple race.
Yeah,
You run
volunteers
up
that are
the
here,
mountain
please
and you
stand
run
up.
back down.
There we go.
What Matt Carpenter did here in '93, it's a thing that happens only one
You
time
heard
in-
from Ron Ilgen,
in
the
a
race director.
century.
Some of these people stay up there overnight. Man, all week. We are the
Too
lucky
many
ones that
runners
have
go
these
out real
amazing
quick.
volunteers
Then they hit the
out here.
high
Ron,
elevation
big
and
part of your race
don't
is
have
the
anything
Kiwanis
left.
Club, which is
Racing
doing
in
the spaghetti
altitude
dinner
is
back
a different
here.
experience.
So please
It's
take
painful.
advantage of that.
It's slow, and you just feel
And,
tired.
You start high, you
I can't
start
say
in
enough
altitude
about the
springs,
organization of
so
this race.
you really feel the
Ron's
altitude.
never gonna
And when you
brag
came
about
to the
his own
summit,
race,
it's only
but I can
halfway.
brag
You
about
need to
his
run
race.
down. Here
You guys that were
push
up there
every step
today,
to the
you
finish.
pull off this race, and I feel very lucky to be part of it, and I hope you feel the same. It was a fun day out there, guys. Congratulations to everyone. It was cooler than I thought it was going to be. It wasn't as sunny as I thought it was going to be, but man, it was
A little
beautiful.
windier, too.
And for you young folks out there, this race gets harder and harder as you get older, let me tell you. But the fun never goes away. That's the bottom line. I was struggling up there thinking, what am I doing up here? And then I realized how much fun I was having. I was happy to be up there. So let's get on with the awards. We got amazing awards. We got a great setup. Ron's going to hand out the awards. I'll call the names. If I get your name wrong, please correct me when you come up here, and we'll get it correct.
That was me, probably. I don't know.
We'll get it corrected here. All right, we're going to start. We're not done. We're going to start with the ladies.
We work our way up.
Yep.
Right?
Oh,
Okay.
you want to start one?
Bottom up.
10 to 1.
10 to 1.
Yeah. Yep.
10 to 1.
All right, in 10th place, Katie O'Regan in a time of 3:20 today from Lidditz, Pennsylvania, about
Wow, Flatlander.
50
Oh,
miles from where
Flatlander.
I live. I'm from Bethlehem. Yep. Oh, Regan. I'm sorry. Thank you, Katie.
We're just gonna line
Katie,
up
we're
here.
going to line you right up here.
And
Katie
stay here,
O'Regan, Lidditz, Pennsylvania. It's right in the heart of Amish country. 9th place, Hannah, is it Oskowski? She's from Colorado Springs, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Hannah. Whoa.
Good job, Hannah. Thank you.
8th place, Lauren Peretz from Colorado Springs in a time of 3:13. Just a minute separating 8th and 9th place. 7th place, Kim Rose Ba from Colorado Springs at a time of 3:13. These ladies were 30 seconds apart. Serious competition on this mountain. 6th place, Abigail Ray Leaf from Colorado Springs, 3:13 also. There were between 3:13 and 3:14, there 4 of these women came in that time span. 5th place, Michelle. Fourth place, Chelsea Bolton from Boulder, Colorado, on a time of 3:08. These two women were only separated by 20 seconds.
Chelsea, congratulations.
No, I'm Michelle.
Oh, you're Michelle, 5th?
Michelle
Oh,
Highland.
we need the 5th back.
This is Michelle, and then Chelsea's right there, right? Michelle's 5th, Chelsea's 4th. All right, top 3 will get up here on the little blocks that we have for them. 3rd place, I believe this would be pronounced first name, Mathlij Sagnis from Sandy, Utah, in a time of 3 hours, 28 seconds. Oh. 3 hours and 28 seconds. From Westminster, Colorado, 2nd place, Ashley Brosvin in a time of 2:45.
And our champion, Ron, our champion is very familiar with this race. A name by the name Kim Dobson, very familiar with this race. And her time today, 2 hours, 41 minutes, 42 seconds. So Kim's race record is 2:24 on this course, if you can imagine that, in 2012. Our top 10 ladies, and ladies, when you're done, you're gonna.
Oh, all of them?
And ladies, we have a real cool thing. All 10 of you are gonna sign this poster over here, which is really cool. Congratulations, ladies.
It goes in my office, so please do that.
A few words from Kim.
Well, I just wanted to second what you said. It doesn't get any easier, but it does stay just as much fun.
Yeah, I like that, Kim. But I still got like 30 years on you, so you're a kid. But that's awesome. We want that passion. Yeah, get Ron out of that photo. All right, ladies. It's so cool, ladies, to have Arlene here this year on the 60th anniversary of her win, really paving the way for ladies.
These are fast women up here. We're very honored to have them all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ladies. Now you can sign the poster. That would be a big help to us.
Got it? Thanks again, Kim. Congratulations. Thank you. Oh, well, my pleasure. Oh, come back.
All right, as we get our ladies over there to do our ceremonious signing.
The men will do the same, okay? We could probably start.
Yep. All right, we'll start it. All right. Our top 10 gentlemen, here we go. 10th place, Jeff Rome from Silverton, Colorado, 2 hours, 38 minutes. Jeff Rome, 10th place. 9th place, Nathan Thomas from Tucson, Arizona, 2 hours and 37 minutes. He's here.
Great job, Jake.
Eighth place from Durango, Tate, I believe it would be pronounced La Casa. Tate Lagasa from Durango, 2:35.
Great job. Very impressive.
Seventh place, Devin Vance Coy. He's out of Eugene, Oregon. 2:33 was his time. Devin.
Great job. Thank you.
Sixth place, George Foster from Great Britain in a time of 2:30. One of our international runners. Right here he is. George Foster, come on up here. From Monument, Colorado, I believe it would be pronounced Kieran Ney in a time of 2:27.
Oh, you're okay. He was
from
six.
Monument. There he is.
Six. Congratulations. Hey.
Fourth place.
Congratulations. Thank you. You are.
Fourth place, we have Lyndon David Powell out of Ashland, Oregon, 2:26. Nice, my man. All right, now we're getting to the podium. Third place, Galen Burrell from Louisville, Colorado, 2:25 today.
Galen won in 2005, so he's
Yeah,
coming back to
a past
play his
champion,
turn.
2005, Galen.
Congratulations, Galen. Good to see you back.
Second place, check out this time, 2 hours, 12 minutes. Seth James D. Moore out of Englewood, Colorado.
Good job. Thank you, thank you.
And our champions, gentlemen, familiar with this race. Joseph Gray, come on up here, Joseph, out of Colorado Springs. 2 hours and 8 minutes, your champion today.
Yeah. Great job, Joe.
Joseph Gray, I believe, 3-time winner of the Ascent.
As of today.
Joseph knows this course
Great
very
job,
well.
Joseph.
3-time champion. Gentlemen, let's hear it. All right, Joseph, Kim put it down. You got to say something about that Ascent today. 208, man, very impressive, dude.
First, just thank you to the volunteers. I think I can speak for all of us to say it was a little bit, you felt a little dehydrated up there, so very thankful for people hiking it up and hiking down water. You guys were amazing. We really appreciated it. Yeah, congrats to all the guys, man, and everybody who finished today. It was tough out there. That wind above A-frame was not kind to us, so yeah, respect to everybody who ran strong today. So.
Thank you, Joseph. Great. That's when the champion tells you how tough it is, that's a tough day. So thank you. Gentlemen, you're going to sign the poster over here. Give it up for our top 10 gentlemen.
Thank you, guys. Great race. Congratulations again. Thank you again. Congrats again.
Appreciate
Thank
it,
you.
yeah.
Joe, always an honor to have you here. Thank
All right, we're going to switch over to the Masters category where we do 5. So we go 5 deep in the Masters. And 5th place, Masters female from Colorado Springs, Amanda Derner in a time of 3:41. Come on up here, Amanda. Fourth place, Joanna Maslowski. Joanna Maslowski from Lone Tree, Colorado. All right, now we'll get to the podium here. Third place, Nicole Nadine Clark out of Tucson in 3:34. Second place, Tanya Lorbetsky from Woodland Park in a time of 3:33. All these times, you ladies were close together in this race. And your Masters champion in a time of 3:32.19 from Monument, Colorado, Amy Scherster. Our Masters ladies. Congratulations. Photos, paparazzi's here for the Masters ladies.
Thank you, ladies.
Congrats,
Great
ladies.
Job. Great job. Tough day.
All right, we're going to go with the 5 gentlemen in the Masters category. 5th place, David Brandt Keller out of Wichita, Kansas, right at 3 hours. Nice. Wichita in the house. Missed breaking 3 hours by 13 seconds. That's an incredible race, my man. And you heard it. It was tough conditions today. 4th place, Eric Holman from Colorado Springs, 2:59. He got under that 3-hour mark. Right here he is, 4th place, Eric. And then we'll switch over to the podium here, guys. 3rd place, Scott Lebo out of Security, Colorado, 252. Second place, Glenn Mays out of Lexington, Kentucky, ran 252 today. And our champion running 250.45 on this course, Gerald Romero. Come on up here, Gerald. Colorado Springs. Little known fact.
All right, it's the G-Man up here.
Yeah, he got my beer ticket today, Ron. I don't drink beer. He took my beer ticket.
Oh, okay. Well, then give me the old one. You guys jump up there. No.
Congratulations, guys, our Masters champions and your Pikes Peak Ascent.
Great job, guys. Thank you. See you tomorrow.
All right, now we'll go into these age groups.
Yeah, just same age groups, alternate ladies, men. Yeah.
Okay, ladies and men, the same age group.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to start out with the female 15 to 19 age group. Third place, Catherine Myers out of Colorado Springs in a time of 4:45. Come on up here, Catherine. Second place, Catherine Lyon out of Overland Park, Kansas in a time of 4:26. I believe she's here because she has a lot of friends here. Take that second place there. Oh, she goes by CJ. I like it. Take second place on there, CJ.
I'll find out.
And your champion from Florence, Colorado in a time of 3:58, Kylie Schimhauser. Kylie, come on up here. Is it Schimhauser? Simhauser. Thank you, Kylie. Kylie Simhauser.
Good job, Kylie.
Kylie and CJ, both 16 years old, running up that mountain today. You go, ladies.
Kim, they're gunning for you.
Congrats, ladies. Great job. All right, we're going to the male 15 to 19. Gentlemen, 15 to 19. From Colorado Springs in a time of 3:43, can we bring up Zane Cam? Come on up here, Zane. Second place in a time of 3:40 is Hunter Drummond. Hunter's from Woodland Park.
There's Hunter.
Hey.
Good job.
And the champion in the men's 15 to 19, Aaron Dewey from Colorado Springs, 3:18 he ran on this course.
Aaron coming? Okay. Just you, dude.
All right, you're the man.
Thank you. Great job.
All right, we're going to go to the female 20 to 24. In third place is Madeline Griffin from Denver, Colorado, on time of 3:58. Second place, Alexandra May from Monument in a time of 3:53. And your champion from Salt Lake City in a time of 3:28, Emily Digman.
You're Emily? Yeah, congratulations. Yeah, Emily. And yeah, that's fine. There for him.
All right, ladies, congrats. Those are your women, 20 to 24.
Thank you.
All right, gentlemen, 20 to 24. Brian Schaefer from New Berlin, Wisconsin was third in a time of 3:28. Brian Schaefer, come on up here. Second place, David Bolt out of Colorado Springs in a time of 3:16. And won this age group handily out of Durango in a time of 2 hours, 42 minutes. Nicholas Turco. Nice.
You first, you're Nicholas?
Yes.
Yeah, Nicholas first. Yeah. Thank you. You said you were fast, and you're fast, that's for sure.
He said he was fast, he is fast.
Yes.
Yep.
Jump on up. Thank you. Come back, please.
Do we go to 5?
It depends on how many are in each eight. Yes, so we do.
All right, so some of the age groups we had more runners than others, so there's more awards. In the female 25 to 29, we have 5. Carly Marie Hepp, come on up here in a time of 4:01. She's out of Colorado Springs. Fourth place, Anna, I believe it would be pronounced Nagoa, in a time of 3:57, also from Colorado Springs. Third place, Hannah Hicks, out of Colorado Springs, 3:51 for Hannah. From Castle Rock, Lindsay Ruff, come on up here in a time of 3:22.
You're Hannah? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Hannah. Hop on up here.
And the champion in this age group pulled it off by 10 minutes. Sarah Elizabeth Hutchings out of Boulder, Colorado, a time of 3:22.
Thanks for staying.
Yeah, we learned
Thank you very much.
the older age groups stick around. The young ones
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
gone somewhere. Old people, us old people, we got nowhere to go.
Well,
we stick around.
And we worked harder for 'em.
Yeah, there you go. I liked it. We have less time on the planet. We're here to stay for a while. All right, let's go to male 25 to 29. And there are 5 in this age group. Herbert Poston Smith, come on up here from Seattle, 2:54. Jeffrey Joyer Cook is 4th in a time of 2:53.
Give me, oh. Yeah.
From Golden, Colorado,
You're
3rd
fifth.
place
Yep.
goes to
Thank
Kevin
you.
Doris.
Thank you.
Come on up here, Kevin, a time of 2:51.
Third.
2nd place, Ryan DeGroot from Colorado Springs, on a time of 2:47.
You come over. Okay, you're second. Thank you. Go ahead.
And your champion in a time of 2:40.55. Alan Carino from Las Vegas, Nevada, 2:40, winning the male 25 to 29.
Okay. Stay up there a minute, guys. Thank you. We're going to take a commercial break. Yep. Sorry. I'm going photobomb. So let's stay up here a minute. We're taking a commercial break here. You see the 2 tabs on your bib? Those are for beer and pizza tomorrow at our block party. So please come and join us. Mantua have closed, and we have food trucks and a fun time for everybody. So we thought we'd entice you with some free beer. But anyway, thank you.
Yeah. It is the block party, right, Ron?
Yeah, Mantua block party.
Yeah. I like these commercial breaks.
Yeah.
Very professional. All right, we're going to go to the female 30 to 34. We have 4 in that category. And 4th place, Kellyanne Weiss. Come on up here, Kellyanne, in a time of 3:50. She's from Colorado Springs. Kevin Stokes out of Colorado Springs in a time of 3:48. And second place, Allison Katarina. Allison Katarina out of Denver in a time of 3:42. And a very fast time won this female 30 to 34. Emily Fisher in a time of 3:24.
Here comes
And Emily's out of Colorado Springs.
She's here. Congratulations, Emily. Thank you so much. Yep, jump up there. Wake up, Tim. Thank you very much.
All right, gentlemen, we're going to go to 30 to 34 on the gentleman's side. Joshua Courtwright from Colorado Springs ran 3:03 today for 5th place. Ryan Hafer, thank you. Ryan Hafer in a time of 2:58, breaking 3 hours today for 4th place. 3rd place from Colorado Springs, Robbie Young, also running 2:48. They were separated, 3rd and 4th were separated by 1 second. It's a big mountain to be separated by 1 second. And 2nd place, Jesse Travis Mascarinas in a time of 2:43. Jesse, come on up here. This is a total Colorado Springs. All 5 are from Colorado Springs. And the champion is Christopher Rigo in a time of 2:41.01. Christopher Rigo.
Thank you, Jesse. Jessie kind of has a famous sister, too. You might know her as a winner past Pikes Peak marathon. And she ran the top of Pikes Peak with a broken ankle to see her brother finish because the summit was closed. So,
yeah,
good power to you.
Congrats.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go to female 35 to 39. We got 5 awards in this age group. Keenan Sneed, it would be Sneed, come on up here from Colorado Springs, 3:43. Alexandra Mann was 4th from Herndon, Virginia, in a time of 3:40. Third place goes to Amy Leadham out of Larkspur, time 3:39. Second place, Erin Leanne Hutchison, 3:37. These ladies were really clumped together. Roughly 6 minutes separating everyone. And your champion out of Littleton, Colorado, Kristen Renshaw, in a time of 3:36. This was a tight race for these ladies.
We tried to move it up so everybody can go jump up there.
No commercial break, Ron? We're good?
Pardon?
I said no commercial break?
Nope.
No, I never had
uh,
commercial breaks at an award ceremony. I was so impressed.
This is paid for by Bart Yazzo.
Yeah,
we're
there
going to
you
keep
go.
moving on.
All right, we're going to go to male 35 to 39. Fifth, where you got 5 awards in this age group. 5th place, Scott Joseph Hollister from Colorado Springs. 4th place, Marshall Prescott, also from Colorado Springs. Marshall ran 3:06. Scott ran 3:08. Pedro Rodriguez from Colorado Springs also ran 3:06 for 3rd place in the male 35 to 39.
Oh, there you go. Congratulations. Okay, 3rd place. Yep. 4th place. Oh, 4th place.
Marshall was 4th. Scott was 5th.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, stay up here. Stay up here. Matt Charbot, come on up here from Lafayette in a time of 2:51. And the champion in 35 to 39, Jeremy Scanlon, ran 2:46 today. In the male 35 to 39.
No, he's coming, Derek. No. He's coming.
Oh, we got one more.
First place, right? Yeah, come on up, sir. No. Get it up here. Get it up. Jump down there. First place and fifth place.
Hey, man, I ran a lot this year, and I'm up here right now looking at you guys. Fourth place, what up?
You're here. A nice commercial break. I like this. Nice job, my man. Congrats. All right, female 40 to 44. We have 5 awards in this age group. Christine Gallagher from Colorado Springs ran 3:57. Amanda Ochai from Manitou ran 3:51. Colette Raymond from Colorado Springs, 3:48. Second place, Jennifer Beniz in a time of 3:47. She's from Wilton, Connecticut.
She already picked.
Oh, she picked hers up. She's on her way back to Connecticut.
Yep.
All right, and our champion from Colorado Springs in a time of 3:42, Amy Dilly Kloss. Come on up here, Amy.
Congratulations, Amy.
Congratulations, Amy.
Jump up there. Congrats, you.
All right, male 40 to 44. Keith Henry from Manitou, come on up here, 3:15. Third place, Keith was fourth. Third place, Jesse, I believe it is pronounced Giacomates from Colorado Springs, 3:13. Second place, Shane Better in a time of 3:12. And also running 3:12 to win the 40 to 44, Mario Kren in a time of 3:12.51. Mario, Shane, Jesse, Keith, come on up here, guys.
Congratulations. Thank you.
All right, we are up to female 45 to 49. We're closing in on our age group, Ron. We still got 10 minutes, but we'll get there.
And I beat you today. So, yeah.
All right, female 45 to 49. Jody Taylor from Littleton. Come on up here, Jody, 3:53. Fourth place, Karen Miller-Smith from Denver in a time of 3:52. Third place, Melissa Bryzik from Colorado Springs in a time of 3:48. Second place, Heather Ann Ray in a time of 3:47.
Fourth place. Third place.
Fourth is Karen.
Third place. Thank you.
Melissa's third, Heather's second.
That's
And the champion, Shannon Kurth, in a time of 3:41. All 5 of these ladies in about a 12-minute window.
Oh, okay.
Great job, ladies. All right, male 45 to 49. From Colorado Springs. Carmen, I believe it would be pronounced Raheel.
Yeah,
Carmen, come on up here in a time of 3:32. Mark Ewell was fourth in a time of 3:26. Third place, Solomon Haji, 3:15. Solomon ran. Solomon's from Denver.
Third place. Nope.
Second place, Wes Thurman out of Colorado Springs. Wes ran 3:05.
Third.
And the champion in the 45, just missing breaking 3 hours, Mike Engelhart
Well,
ran 3 hours,
you
53
were
seconds from
West,
Los
second
Alamos,
place.
New Mexico.
Second place,
Mark
West.
Engelhart. Mike
There we go,
Engelhart.
Thank you. Nice job, guys. Mike, thank you very much. Nice job, guys.
Congrats,
Thank you.
gentlemen. All right, we're going to go to female 50 to 54. Fifth place, Cassie Mitchell from Wichita, Kansas, 423. Fourth place, Anna Marie Shunny from Steamboat Springs
Oh, give me fifth
in a
place.
time of
Fifth place.
4:15.
Congratulations.
Third place, Elizabeth Ann Benna from Englewood in a time of 4:02. Second place, Kelly Simshauser. Come on up here, Kelly. Simshauser. And the champion from Denver in a time of
Kelly,
3:56,
congratulations.
Heather Riley from Denver. Heather coming in 3:56.59.
Yep.
Our
There you
women
go. Yep,
50 to
that'd be
54.
You were third place? Yeah, over there. Yeah. Oh, tell you what, come over here. No, you were second, right here.
Great job, ladies.
Thank you, ladies.
All right, we're going to go to the gentlemen 50 to 54. Fifth place, Sean, I believe it is Eschinger? There he is. Erschinger. Thank you, Sean.
Thank you,
Sean Erschinger, he's from Colorado Springs, 323. Brian Robertson out of Wilmington, Delaware. A flatlander coming up in 3:09. Come on up here, Brian Robertson. Jim Bowl out of Compton, New Hampshire, as they say.
Third.
Jim from Compton, New Hampshire, in a
fourth.
time of 3:08.
You're fourth, I'm sorry.
Second place, David Havlick from Colorado Springs, in a time of 3:05.
Thank you.
And the champion in the 50 to 54 is from Colorado Springs, ran 3:04.10. Bring up Brett Wilson.
Yeah, do it. Just do it. Jump up there.
Nice job, guys.
Thank you.
So that is the male 50 to 54.
Thank you, guys.
All right, we're going to go to female 55 to 59. Here we go. Fifth place, Penny Vetter. Penny Vetter from Woodland Park, 4:18 for Penny. Nicole Rosa is fourth from Colorado Springs, 4:16. Third place, Betsy Ziegler from Colorado Springs. Betsy ran 4:09.
You're Betsy?
Second place, Carol Haggins in a time from Boulder in a time of 4 hours. 4 hours on the nose. Carol.
Fifth place. Thank you. You stand there, please.
And your champion, she ran 3:55 today, Carrie Hibley. Come on up here, Carrie, and she's from Washington. This is your women 55 to 59.
It's kind of pretty cool.
Not just you, you are the superstar. There's. All right, gentlemen, 55 to 59. Julius Andy, I believe it would be Kovats, in a time of 3:39 out of Manitou Springs. Fourth place, Michael Hunter out of Colorado Springs, 3:39.
Give me fifth back. I think.
Fourth and fifth separated by 7 seconds.
Were you fifth? Fourth.
Fourth, that's
Right
Michael
here
Hunter.
for you. Michael, thank you.
Third place, Art. I believe it would be pronounced Sawyer Bervin.
Why don't you ask him?
Sovereign. Oh, thank you. Art Sovereign. Thank you, Art. From Parker, Colorado. Michael Everson is second place from Colorado Springs. Michael ran 3:30.
Doing his 20th race. Thank you, Michael.
So, familiar face, Ron? And your champion, Anatoly Ross from South Lancaster, Ontario, Canada. And he ran 3:15:23.
Wow, impressive, man. Congratulations.
Wow. They got so few hills in Ontario and zero, almost no elevation. That's impressive.
Congratulations. Thank you.
All right.
Congrats.
On the ladies' side, 60-64, Robin Gerard was third from Colorado Springs, 4:32. Come on up here, Robin. Stacy Mark was second. She's at a Highlands Ranch.
Yes.
She ran 4:22. And Deanna McLaughlin from Salt Lake City is your champion, running 4:21 today.
I think you beat it.
You are the champion, Robin.
Yep. Getting there.
Yeah, we're getting there. Okay, it's interesting when we got the male 60-64, he went 50 deep. I think it's because it's my age group. No, I'm only kidding. There's only 5. It is my age group, but there's only 5. Mark Koch, come on up here from Pueblo, Colorado, 3:48. Fourth place, Luke, is it Trottier? Come on up here, Luke. Luke Trottier out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Bill Haker from Colorado Springs at a time of 3:38. Brent Ashcraft was second in a time of also 3:38. And check out this time. You want to win the 60-64 age group in this race?
Yep. Jump right up there.
3 hours, 24 minutes. 3:24 in the 60-64 age group. Jay Serville, come on up here, Jay. Yeah, Jay said that he beat me by like 7 zip codes. At least 7 zip codes. Maybe more than that. $60-64 on the gentleman's side. Congrats, guys.
Great job.
Great run, man. That's impressive. All right, we're going on the ladies' side. Female 65-69. We got 3. And check this out. Third place, Mary Riano from Plainfield, Illinois, in a time of 6:12. Second place, Leanne Cool from Colorado Springs, 5:01. Come on, Leanne, where are you?
Your fan club's here.
And your champion from Golden, Elizabeth Cunningham Connor, and she ran 4:54.
Here she comes.
That's the 60. Oh!
Congratulations. Jump on up. Well,
Come on up here and get a photo.
Yeah, but you're first place. First place.
Oh, this is Elizabeth. This is our champion, Elizabeth Cunningham Connor from Golden.
Just for fun. Just to ruin the photo. Thank you. Good, very nice.
All right, that was the women 65-69. So we're going to switch over to the men, 65 to 69.
Keith Hibbard.
William Cordova, third place, Colorado Springs, 409.
Way to go.
Park City, Utah, Bob Evers in a time of 3:47.
Way to go, Bob.
And the champion in the 65 to 69 is Heath Hibbard. He's from Montrose, and he ran 3:28. All three of them are here. Let's give it up for these guys. Yo!
Well, I'm going to cut. Stay up there, guys. Are you done? Okay. Stay up there. William, how long have you been running Pikes Peak? You can
Last
hold
year
it.
was my 27th time doing the Pikes Peak Marathon, and I've done 2 Ascents.
27 times. Wow.
How many for you?
This was 13.
13, and Keith?
15.
15. These are some streakers here, and we love them. Yes, 50. Thank you very much.
I like when you're the rookie of the group and you've run 15 of them.
Yeah,
and you,
really.
you come out as the rookie. That's crazy. All right, let's go to female 70 to 74. These people are incredible. Susan Cogswell, come on up here. 6 hours, 17 minutes. And the champion in the female 70 to 74 is Charlene Elridge from Colorado Springs.
Charlene holds the record for the most women doubles. And this is her which? 51st marathon. Thank you, Charlene. Yep, right there.
Oh, yeah, you better get up there, Charlene. You got paparazzi and everything. So it is Charlene has more doubles than anybody.
Any woman.
Any woman, more doubles. That's awesome. That's impressive. 30 of them. 30 doubles. 20 doubles. And wow. That's all right. You got a lot of doubles, and you got more than any other women. That's awesome. All right, we're going to go to male 70 to 74. Frank Kunkel is third from Denver, Colorado, 4:14. Frank right here.
Thank you. Third, right there.
Scott Hutchison, second from Colorado Springs, 4:09. Here he comes. This was a competitive age group, all within 7 minutes. And your champion, Ray Eck out of Colorado Springs.
Here comes Ray.
4:07. Very competitive race between these
Yes.
guys.
Good. Amazing, amazing. Thank you very much, guys.
Great job, guys. Ron, our goal is to make it to that age group.
Yeah, right.
All right, guys, we do have a champion in the female 75 to 79. Nan Madden out of Oakland, California. She ran 6:19 today. Is Nan here? Oh, here she comes. Yes, let's hear it, folks.
She might not have finished second in that race.
You are looking at Nan Madden, 76 years young, at Oakland, California. 6:19 on the mountain today, folks. Get up there, Ron. Wow. Mad respect for that time. That's impressive. Amazing. All right, we're going to close out with our gentlemen 75 to 79. We have two from Colorado Springs, Frank Morey in a time of 5:50.
Second.
Here he is. Come on up here, Frank.
Way to go, Frank.
And I believe it's from Austria, I believe. Helmut. Yeah, Helmut's from Austria, right?
Yes, Austria.
Come on up here, Helmut. Time of 5:19. Helmut Linz Bachelor. Beekler. There he is. Helmut, get up there. Our gentleman in the 75 to 79. Great job, guys. So Hellman ran 5:19 and Frank 5:50. Impressive times.
Very nice.
You guys are amazing.
Do we have a Navy?
Hey, so if someone didn't pick up their sweat check bag today, they are over, right over where the expo is up in that corner. So if you're looking for sweat check bags that you didn't pick up, we have them over here. Ron, we got to close this thing. We can't say enough about our volunteers and your organization that put on this great race. We are the lucky one, runners. Remember that.
And want to thank Bart Yazzo for a great job. He ran today. He did a great time. 4:52. 4:56. But yeah, let's hear it for Bart. It's always an honor to have him here. Thank you very much. And basically, that ends our program for the night. Who's running tomorrow?
Tomorrow!
Who's coming? All right. It'll be a great day. We'll see. Yeah, of course Brenton is. So, got to be it there. Thank you very much.
All right, see you guys in the morning.